Hey, good morning. Jesus is Lord. Word works. Hey, I hope you remembered to set your clocks up again today. Spring forward. You know, this is daylight savings time. Of course, my old grandfather used to say, if you cut the end off of a blanket and sew it down to the other end, what difference does it make? Well, I understand that, but this is just the way we do things to give us a little bit more time in the afternoon, things like that. You are snared by your words. Proverbs says that life and death are in the power of your tongue. Now, I'm going to share another couple of stories with you today. Both of them are terrible, just terrible stories, but I'm going to help you, so hang in there. I told you yesterday about that old car that I had, that Mercedes that I had, that the wheels fell off, and I had to repair it. And the Lord showed me that I had said, I'm going to drive this car till the wheels fall off. Well, I changed that, and no wheels came off thereafter forever. And I told you about that also. Now, when we lived over in Forestdale, we had some neighbors right up behind us, and their teenage son, which was 17, was taken out of the world in a horrible accident, just a terrible accident. And so we got up to be, nice, being neighbors to console him. And when the father came in that afternoon after he had found out about the horrible accident, he said, talking to his wife, I told you over 1,000 times that that boy wouldn't live to be 18. Well, he set on fire the course of natural things with his tongue. Another story that I remember is terrible. I was 19 years old. I pastored my first church when I was 19, and me and 2 or 3 others of the pastors of that denomination would get together on Saturday night and pray, either at my church or that church, and they all had little parsonages back in those days. See, I've been in the ministry over 50 years. And this one guy lived next to a railroad track, and he would say every Saturday night when we'd get together, someday that train's probably just going to run over me. Well, sure enough. Before the year was out, he's a young man in his 20s, had a wife and a couple of children. He went out there, pulled right out in front of that train, and it ran over him and just smushed him like a bug. Now, he didn't really want that to happen, and that father didn't want that son to die, but they were snared by their words. Thou art taken by the words of your mouth. But now I got some great news. It's not negative. It's either or. It's up to you to choose. Somebody said, well, you're preaching that name it and claim it stuff. Oh, yeah, I am. But it's not that you can have what you say. It's you're already having what you say. And the good news is you can change it. I mean, I've got a pickup truck out there that's got 400,000 miles on it. None of the wheels has come off it because I never said that. The other car that I got's got a lot of miles on it, but it's running perfectly because I say to it, I talk to my car on a daily basis. You're a blessing, car. Thank God for you. You're a blessing. You always do good. You don't break all the time. And I'm being snared by those words rather than, I don't know why I bought you, old dumb car, you old broke down thing. You're just giving me fits. No. This is the message. If you're snared by your words, if you're taken by your words, then make sure that all your words are good, and you'll be taken to good things and blessings and wonderful things, and you'll be taken to prosperity rather than broke, divine health rather than sick. So the good news is, and I can tell you lots of bad stories like those, and those are terrible. That's just terrible. But the good news is everything from now on can be wonderful. I'm talking about just wonderful, because you can change the course of your life by changing what comes out of your mouth. You can do it. Hey, I got to go. Remember, all day, Jesus is Lord, and thank God, the Word works.